In case you missed it, I went out to the streets of Texas to expose a massive H-1B visa scam. And I gotta tell you, the Indian scammers, news alert, they didn't like it so much.
I just have some questions about the H-1B visa workers that you have here. Quibbitz Technology.
Can I call cops?
So are the workers in here?
Hey, somebody is knocking on my door and then they are like threatening me.
I'm not threatening you, sir.
Please, can you help me?
Stay tuned because that's just the tip of the iceberg. Welcome back to Sara Gonzales Unfiltered. Those of you who are joining us for the first time found us through our investigation. Welcome. We're glad that you're here. I have been looking at the both illegal and legal immigration system for a while. I've been talking about the fact that it's not just the illegal immigration system that is broken, but the legal immigration system is as well, obviously rife with fraud and corruption and scammers. And particularly with H-1B visas, we just dropped this investigation over on the second channel, Sara Gonzales TX. So if you guys have heard me say, hey, make sure you're subscribed to the second channel, we got some good stuff coming on the second channel and you haven't gone over there yet, now would be the time. If you haven't watched this yet, I'm just telling you, now would be the time because we exposed how many people, as it turns out, are creating phony companies, shell companies, so that they can import thousands upon thousands of workers into our country and then come here and suck up all of our resources. Now, I want to play you guys a couple clips here so that you see a little bit of what we've uncovered. Obviously, you need to go to the second channel and watch it in full. It's about 21 minutes long, so I'm not asking you for a large investment of time. Now, I am going to warn you, it is going to make you very angry. I have heard that a lot today. People are very angry because they say it's very frustrating to watch this and feel like the government is not going to do anything about it. Well, I just am here to tell you that 3 weeks ago, Nick Shirley was like a YouTuber. And today he was on Capitol Hill giving testimony in hearings about Somalian fraud. So it just takes some shining the light in the darkness to bring attention and peer pressure to this matter. And when you get the pressure, it works. So I'm just saying, make sure to share this everywhere. Go to the YouTube page, share it with everyone, because we need more light on this particular issue. I'm going to play you this clip. This is apparently a huge technology company, big tech hub that sponsored a bunch of visas. Watch.
All right, we're heading over to a company called 3B's Technologies. Now, there were actually 27 H-1B visas approved in 2022 through 2025 for this particular company. The jobs include a software developer, software engineer, IT project manager. So I'm thinking like very high-tech hub for 3B's Technologies. Let's see what we find out. Are we sure? Do we have the right address here? This is 27 H-1B visas for this location, and it's a residential home. Okay, 130 Darbon Lane, Irving, Texas, 75039. This is the address that's on here, so would have 27 H-1Bs. Let's see, all right. Okay, the doorbell's broken. Not even looks like they boarded up the window. Hello? I'm looking for 3Bs. Hello? So very strange. 3B's Technologies is at a house, as it turns out, and the Ring doorbell's broken, so I can't even press it. They're probably watching me right now because they've got security cameras all over the place. No one at the door. No sign of life for the 27 H-1B workers at 3B's Technologies. Ma'am, just really quick. I'm not selling anything. I literally just have a question for you. I was just asking if you knew, if you had ever met the person who lives here.
I haven't, and I'm speaking to them, but please.
Okay, well, I'm trying, hey, listen, hold on, please. I mean you no harm. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm literally just trying to expose fraud.
I understand.
Can you tell me what you've seen?
I'm on work calls and I can't deal with it.
Can you just tell me what you've seen?
I'm on work calls and I can't deal with this right now.
Okay, is there a better time to come back and speak with you?
Not really, because I have a and I can't be involved. I have
Well, you've seen some shady stuff go down then. I mean, what are we talking here? I'll blur your face. I will blur everything. We're just trying to get to the bottom of it. Please, can we just come back? Okay, so this neighbor is obviously terrified to tell me what's going on. She just said multiple different times that she's seen some shady stuff go down and she has a family and she doesn't want to be involved. So whatever is happening here at 130 Darbon Lane for 3B's Technologies really stinks.
When you keep digging, it's like an onion, right? You keep pulling back layers and layer after layer after layer just stinks more. I mean, literally like an onion, right? It just stinks even more. You can't make this up. On the 3B's website, when there was initial attention brought to this issue with a viral video that has since been deleted because it was not accurate. Okay, I want to be clear here. There were some videos that went around that were not entirely accurate, but this company had already had a sneaking suspicion that people were onto them. So they tried to scrub that address, but they didn't do it properly because they still have Darbon as their United States address. So I'm like, okay, well, that's weird. But then they had also listed a new one. Both were still on there. It seems they had very clumsily scrubbed the address, but not well enough. So we thought, okay, well, they've just listed this new address. Maybe it was an oopsies. And I don't think so because it matches up with what is on the H-1B visa application. But we thought, let's just go out there. Let's go check out the address that they've now listed on the website, see if it's legit. Here's what we found.
7,300 right here. Okay. What in the world? So 7,300 Lone Star Drive. Okay. Clearly under construction. Oh, Legacy Club. Let's see if 3B's Technologies is anywhere to be found. This is a little alarming. Okay, there's literally no one here. It's an unfinished building. We've got a faucet, sink, countertop.
That was called a wellness room, by the way.
Look at this. There's nobody here. This has just been sitting here collecting dust, clearly under construction. Not a soul to be found, especially conveniently not the 27 H-1B visa workers that claim to work in this location. It's nothing. This is just nothing. There's nothing here. There's one more level. So let's look at this. There's dust all over the steps. There's clearly construction going on. This is not even a operational building yet. There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
So, as you can see right here,
This is an unfinished,
it's just
there's
all
nothing
construction.
here. It's under construction. The entire place is under construction. Where is 3B's Technologies?
Where is 3B's Technologies? It's a great question. You should watch the video to see what else we found, because what I can tell you is that this problem doesn't exist in a vacuum. There are probably an insane amount of companies who are pulling this off. They're going completely undetected by the government, which my question to the government is, where is USCIS on this matter? If I, Sara Gonzales, who some of my worst detractors would just call me a YouTuber, right? An influencer, what, insert name here. If little old me can just go on the government website and pull these addresses and match them up and see if it looks legit, why isn't the government doing that? I want to show you. I mentioned that like this has to be, look around you. Look around your communities. Tell me that this isn't a much larger issue that's happening intentionally by using loopholes and gaps in our visa system. I want to show you another big tech hub, that I visited over in Frisco, Texas, not too far from here.
Here we have Quibbitz Tech Systems, and this company, tech is in the name, so you would think technology, okay? They have filed 13 H-1B visas, and 12 were approved in the year 2025. One was denied. So you would expect that at least 12 people were working in this house right here. Let's see if that's the case. Hi. Hi, are you Hari?
Yeah.
Hi. I was wondering, I was just looking for more information on Quibbitz Technology.
Can I call cops? I can't call.
Yeah, sure. I would love for the cops to come out here. I just have some questions about the H-1B visa workers that you have here.
Right now I cannot talk anything. If you want, I can talk to my lawyer. Thank you.
Okay, so are the workers in here? Are the 12 workers for your company in here? Do they work out of here?
No.
Okay, so what is Quibbitz then? Qubits?
I don't want to talk.
Where are the workers? They're supposed to, USCIS says that they're here.
No?
Yes.
No.
Well, where are they?
They are in my company. I have a company where...
Where's your company located?
Hey, somebody is knocking on my door and then they are like threatening me.
I'm not threatening you, sir.
Please, can you help me?
I'm literally asking you a question.
3 Promontory Drive,
Great.
Frisco, Texas, 7503.
You're engaging in a conversation with me, sir.
Sir? Yeah.
Where is your office?
It's techsystems.com. You find address.
Can you repeat that? I don't understand. If you don't want to talk to me, just close the door.
03 Promontory Drive.
Okay. Clearly very freaked out because all I did was ask one question and then he threatens to call the cops. Starts calling the cops as if I'm doing anything wrong and then accuses me of threatening him because I simply asked where the workers are. Very strange. Someone who was operating in good faith and... Yes, please. What, are you going to come talk to us or not?
There he is again. He's so threatened he couldn't stop opening the door.
Does this seem like right here? Is this behavior of an individual who's done nothing wrong and is innocent? Is this type of behavior, does that seem normal to you, that you would go to these lengths and get so defensive if you were engaging in legal good behavior? It seems very, very suspicious to me.
I just have to say, honestly, like, you got to hand it to them. The audacity of this man who allegedly, for legal reasons, seems to be committing visa fraud, is going to call 911 and use my taxpayer dollars to call for the services to come to his home that he shouldn't be in because I'm asking him questions at his doorstep is like so insane to me. Also, they did take it seriously. We thought about sticking around. We were like, maybe we should stay and talk to the cops and see what comes of it. Because I know I'm not doing anything illegal, but we didn't know how long it was going to take. It did not take long because they must have taken that threat seriously. I felt like we were robbing a bank on the way out. We were leaving as these 2 cop cars came swarming in. And I was like, this feels really weird. But this is happening in broad daylight, you guys. It's all happening in broad daylight, and our federal government allowed it to happen. There is a Texas lawmaker who I won't name because I haven't been given permission to share this. He texted me. I don't see why he would care, but I just for privacy reasons. And he's like, the federal government did this to us, and we didn't even get to vote on it. And it's so true. I'm not saying it started with President Trump, but he can end it if we get enough attention on this. So listen, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, he said, go to the website. This man said, go to my website. You can find my office there. We did. And you're going to want to see what that office turned out to be. Okay. Make sure to go over to the second channel, Sara Gonzales TX over on YouTube. It is at Sara Gonzales TX. It's linked below. Subscribe to that channel while you're there because we've got more to come. This is part 1 in a multi-part series because there's just, when you peel back the layers, you just keep finding really, really bad, fishy stuff. So make sure that you are subscribed over there. And by the way, if you guys have something for us to expose like this, email us at saratips@blazemedia.com. That is SARATIPS at blazemedia.com if you think maybe there's some potential fraud happening in your area, and we will be on it. Okay. Make sure you subscribe to this channel as well, Sara Gonzales Unfiltered. That's where you can find the full show Monday through Friday. And smash the like button, comment. It'll help us in the algorithm. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.